Good morning. This is Evangelist Robert L. McKim Sr., DD, PhD. We are living in the last days where people, they don't have any love or compassion for one another like they used to. They have a form of godliness, but they deny the power of God and the Holy Spirit. They also rather, go on their vacations and have their fun than helping one another like they used to. And I know this because I am being attacked, not just on my Facebook page and YouTube, but in my everyday life I am being attacked. My fiance wife, Renee Jackson, has cerebral palsy, epilepsy, numerous other health problems, has been constantly under doctor's care, taking medication. Sometimes medication causes side effects, and then I had to find out later on down the road that the medication was causing her coughing and things of that nature, and they have to change it and see how things work. Long story short, she started going to Stark State College of Technology in North Canton, Ohio in 2010. After we moved here. It was in the fall of 2010. She started down in Belmont, at Belmont Technical College. She started out taking computer science, then she changed her major to business management. The short of the long is that Renee had developed what is called cellulitis and sepsis in the summer, which was July of 2012, while she was still in classes. So she had to take off for medical withdrawal in the summer of 2012 to recuperate. She was in a nursing home for a couple of weeks to recuperate in August, so she didn't even register for the fall classes of 2012. She registered for the fall classes of 2013, spring classes. Anyhow, long story short, she was in classes in the spring of 2013. Well, fast forward, she was in the hospital in June of 2013 for cellulitis again. She didn't register for the summer. She took the summer off so she can recuperate. Went back in the fall. Because all that had happened and other, some health issues she had prior to her cellulitis, the college had put her on basically a warning, probation. This paper here is a warning, basically, from the college, dated February the 14th, 2013. Wait a minute now here. If she wasn't in classes in the spring, why would they send her this letter saying that her academic process is in jeopardy for frequent absences, non-participation, poor performance, incomplete assignments, which basically all stem from her being sick and missing some classes. Oh, right there's the 2 classes too that she was in. That they said she withdrew from. Here is a quiz that she received from her instructor, dated 2/27/2013. There's her instructor's name. And the module. That's what this math assignment is called, a module. And here's her syllabus for microeconomics for the spring of 2013. But the college has her, hang on a second here. Let's see right here, well, that was in the spring of 2012. They had a withdrawing and then getting a C in those 2 classes, which is correct. And then in summer 2012, she withdrew, which is correct there, because she had that cellulitis. Couldn't continue. But wait a minute. Spring of 2013, they have her withdrawing again. This is wrong. This is an official document. Someone at the college had changed her grades to W's. Why? I find out that it's because she had been, it's been because she's been sick a lot. And they just want to try to justify themselves for kicking her out. It is illegal. Period. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. It is called falsifying documents. It's against the law. See, a person's transcript follows them throughout their life. If they want to go to another college. Basically, the way they're doing it, they're banning her from college. And if I find out it's because of her disability and her sickness, the American... let me get this up here. Real quick here, the law on my computer. It's called the Disabilities and Equality Act of 2012. And it states right here, the Equality Act aims to protect disabled people and prevent disability discrimination. It provides legal rights for disabled people in the areas of employment and education. Right there, education, people. People with disabilities have the legal right under the law for an education. But if I find out that they're denying her education because of her disability, and they're trying to justify it by changing her transcript grades, someone's in trouble. Now, let's go back here. I wanted to show you an email that I got for Renee from one of her instructors that she had, a friend that befriended Renee. Right here, she says, I have gotten in the faculty site where I can look at past semesters. I do not see Renee was in the spring 2013 in the math. Well, it says I do see that Renee was in the the spring math modules, and I can access what she was working on module 17. However, in the class listing for that semester, her name is not, capital N-O-T, appearing on the Stark State site. So she's not sure what is going on. Since, she still can access the math module and basically see what Renee was working on. Long story short, Renee did her work. She was in classes, but they took her name out of the classes because they put a W where saying that she withdrew when she didn't withdraw. She did not withdraw from classes in the spring of 2013. The devil is trying to attack us. But let me tell you something, devil. Got one over you now. I got one over you, and I got over Stark State College of Technology. Something is going on here, and they had better find out real soon before it's too late what is going on. I've contacted my U.S. representative, my state representative, the U.S. Department of Education, and Renee even contacted the Ohio Board of Regents. I have called and left messages with one of the directors up there at Stark State College for the financial aid department. And they haven't called back. I contacted the vice president. She hasn't called me back. And now I wrote a letter to the president of the college with all this new information. Their gooses are cooked. And you know what? I think they know it. And that's why they're not responding, because they're trying to figure out, what they can do to cover their derrieres even more before I go get an attorney and take them to court. Then they'll say, well, we didn't do it. We have proof that Renee dropped out. Well, let me tell you something. We have proof that she did not drop out. Or she withdrew, that is. We have proof that she did not withdraw. She went all the way through her classes. It wasn't until June the 15th that she got cellulitis again and was in the hospital. In intensive care because it got her down so bad that her heart is affecting her heart and her blood pressure. She's doing better with that. It's just been all these sinus issues and allergy issues. You cannot get away from dust. Especially when the parking lot is dirt down here. I mean, it is a dirt parking lot. The majority of it is. The short of the long is, Renee can't change who she is. But let me tell you something. I'm going to change who Stark State College is. And I think they're going to be looking for another president. Maybe me. Because I'll crack down on this bull crap that's going on. That's what it is. A bunch of bull crap.